Hello and welcome to Harare Sports Club for the second one-day international between Zimbabwe and Bangladesh. It's the second ODI, but we need to revisit the first ODI, and this was Zimbabwe's batting card. Starts for the top three and then starts for the bottom two, and that's what kept Zimbabwe in the game. Bowled out for 141 in 36.4 overs. It can take a little bit of... Umpires are making their way out into the middle. Haludin Palaka and Aino Chubb in a very disappointing, bitterly disappointing performance a few days ago with the bat. The bowling was superb, but it's a new day, new opportunity, and they've won the toss and decided to bowl again.
Yeah, again, they will forget about what happened in the past. They need to concentrate what's in front of them. Up against the openers, who did a pretty good job. Bangladesh, Shoriful picking up a 6 for 48. And he's picked up 11 wickets in the last 4 one-day international that he has played. An economy of under 4 runs in an over. Brian Bennett, yeah. And with him is Ben Curran.
Left and right hand combination. Ben Curran's got 102 50s, average 44. Would have been disappointed with his dismissal a few days ago. Ran out. I don't think the run was on, but it was also some really good fielding by Hedi San Mirage. Tasking Ahmed, 133 wickets, 5 for 28. His best 93 matches. And that would have played a part to some degree in terms of the moisture in the surface and how lively the wicket was for that ODI or throughout the day. 2 slips and a gully. They started well, this pair. The partnership of 36, and that turned into a mini collapse. But it's a new day, new opportunities. It's the second ODI, and we're underway. Oh, look at the carry. That was one of my thoughts, was that this surface looks a little bit drier than... Bolden! That's a beauty! I believe this is a wonderful setup by Tashkin. A number of balls outside the line of off stump, and then brings one back in.
That is a fantastic delivery from Tashkin Ahmed. They are spot on it. A couple of deliveries going away from the right-hander on the shorter side of it. This is fuller, and he gets stuck in his piece. Look at that cartwheeling. The milk stump goes out of the ground. What a delivery. What a start for Tashkin Ahmed. He looks pretty animated. Not him. He's gone for naught. It's not for one.
First over, and we've already got a breakthrough. Innocent Kahia in at 3. Slump back in the side, and he'll come from the golf course end.
6 for 48. A wonderful start. What a setup that was. Ed from Tashkin Ahmed.
Yeah, sure was just dragging him across the crease, but more importantly, the length that he bowled. Oh my, that's gone over the top of the stumps. Oh, Shoriful.
He's quite handy.
Lapish in the air. He'll get some runs, but his heart would have been in his mouth for a moment. He'll pick up 3. Beautiful shot. Beautiful timing. Innocent Kahia.
He's been playing that shot over and over again. If you look back at the innings that he played in the test match, off the back foot on his toes, that's a gorgeous looking shot. And it flayed it away through the offside for a looking boundary.
The conversation and the setup was something they discussed. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no! Innocent Kahia! Yes, yes, yes for Bangladesh!
Now what happened there? Out of the context, and we still cannot believe it from here on. He's bowling a great line and length, he's creating the pressure, then all of a sudden you see someone like Innocent Kahia try to attempt to play that particular shot. Poor shot selection. He'll be devastated when he go and see this dismissal. What was he trying to do? It's not there. Even if it was there, I don't think that was the right approach. Easy for Madison Mirage to grab that one. He goes, Innocent Kahia, gone for 4.
Apish, but punched down the ground for 4. 17 for 2.
From the score, of course. Nice looking shot. Leaning into that. This outfield will give you value for your shots. Boundary for Craig Urban. First boundary for Craig Urban. Just a gentle push. Probably didn't time it as well as he can. Right through. That's what pace can do. Once again, you feel that this time Craig Urban was a little late on that. It has beaten all defenses. That's what pace can do, really.
Beaten for pace. Stuck on the crease, really gone nowhere. Half a step going forward with that front foot. The ball through the defenses and dismantles Craig Urban's woodwork. He goes for 9. Zimbabwe in trouble, 32 for 3.
32 for 3 brings in Wesley Madebere at number 5.
Why did the
42nd match for him in his ODI career. He's a batter to watch out when he plays those cover drives. Let's see how he copes with this.
to the game?
End of a successful over. It's 30.
He wanted to reach the high scores.
That's well watched. Just a bit of movement off the seam into the right-hander after pitching.
Why did the cricket player bring a ladder to the game? Because he wanted
Good shout. High. That's the end of the over. 10 gone, 37 for 3. 37 for 3. Zimbabwe asked to bat first. Curran needs to value his wicket here. He's played that first power play. He's survived that. Yeah, very sheepish, very tempted to push. Just a little poke outside the stomach. Again, sharp bounce, space. Handled it well. Very soft hands from Curran. But lost sight of it for a moment.
Good aggressive bowling from Nahid Rana.
Because they are
Runs here.
always getting
He's just angled that bat and the pace has done the rest and they've come back for 3.
It's good running. Wesley Madebere straight away saw an opportunity for 3 and so took off. Always looking to come.
That space that he's going to keep coming at you.
Why did the
That's a good swing of the bat there. That'll surely put in a lot of confidence in Curran to end the over with a boundary. 45 for 3.
The game. Because
Yeah, that boundary of that last ball from Curran, that is one way of dealing with someone who's been coming at you, who's been the spear of the attack. Have a look at that.
He's strong there, Curran. Anything that's pitched up and on that occasion showing that it
Very rarely you get away with it as a batter. Nice straight bat. Good shot. That is one of the best shots I've seen this morning. That's a proper vertical bat and go to the boundary.
this is lovely from Madebere. This is literally just a forward defensive. Have a look at that. No follow through whatsoever, just timing, using the pace of the bowler.
Yeah, very textbook. Shorter one. Pulls it. Doesn't quite time it, but there is nobody in the deep that he has to worry about. And he easily will come back for the 3rd.
Pretty high up on the back, this one, because of the pace. But he's taking him on as Wesley Madebere.
Why did the cricket
He was almost just waiting for it, wasn't he?
bring a ladder to the game?
It's more on Curran now. He opened the innings and he's survived those 14 overs. He's done well to be there. There was a drop catch when he was batting a 4, but now he needs to, as I said, value his wicket. Got to make sure that the time spent out there converts into runs. 29 over 32. Madebere has done well.
He's on 40. He's on 29 now, but in good time. 32 balls.
Now there's more confidence from Wesley Madebere. Second boundary in the over of Rana. 61 for 3 after 14. And let's have a look at that shot. He's gauging the length very nicely. This isn't a good drive.
Miraj, introduction of spin after 14 overs.
Because
Hello, Darlington, how are you?
124 matches for Mehdi Hassan Miraj. Very fine, thank you, Tarari Khan. And, looks like business as usual.
Yeah, as a batter, you need to hold yourself back because there's so many overs available in front of you. I know it's a good start. He's survived a couple of chances, but it's still there. And when you talk about Wesley in that area, especially that's the reason why I feel that you've got to hold yourself back. Yes, if it's there, fine. But just keep batting. Try to build on the partnership now. 30 of 32. This will come in good time also. 32 deliveries for 30 runs. This will give Mehdi Hassan Miraj an indication whether there is some purchase for the spinners.
The scoreboard.
Yeah, box office.
And let the others bat around him.
Take his performance to the next.
Let's not forget though how important good fortune is as part of this game. And Karan just having a little fun here with Rana. Last ball of the previous over. That is unnecessary from Wesley Madivere. He's decided to take on Miraj and holds out and long on as Zimbabwe. Unnecessarily lose their fourth.
Yeah, he throws it away, doesn't he? Just when we were all talking about can they consolidate, can they just keep them away from playing aggressive shots or big shots. They're not at this stage of the game. Zimbabwe didn't need this at all. And he knew he was in trouble the moment he attempted to play that shot. The fielder did not move an inch. Sumo Shaka says, thank you very much. And pumps his fist to Mehdi Hassan Miraj, breaks the partnership. But they were gone for 15, 66-4. Sikandar Raza in at number 6. Just when 68 for 4. Nahid Rana continues. Yeah, they look a little bit more settled up, especially against someone like Nahid Rana, getting behind the line of the ball. It's so important for the batters to understand their role. We discussed that earlier. You really need to play that particular shot. They're looking for the second. It's not there. So just need to calm themselves here. And if they lose another wicket here, or a wicket or two, then again, massive problems for Zimbabwe.
Unsure about his running, which can often get him into trouble.
So the idea from the board batters would need to just play him out. Play out his first spell. Nahid Rana, he's got 1 wicket, 23 runs in his 6th over. Most likely maybe one more over that he will bowl. On the stumps on target, he's very accurate also. He's quick, rapid and also accurate.
Is leading Ghana 1-0.
Once again in search of a partnership here, Zimbabwe. They would certainly want Raza to get into some sort of form. Bangladesh, it's a must-win game for them. Zimbabwe already won up. That's a good lead. On the bounce is international. And he looks to be in control here. Short one, put away. I should go to the boundary. It's a long one, but doesn't matter. He timed it very nicely indeed.
One of his strong areas in Karan. Give him a little bit of space outside the line of the off stump. He pulls it away. So he gets it a long way in front of square. This is starting to look like traditional Alare Sports Club winter ODI cricket. Difficult for the first 15 overs.
Can handle the pitch perfectly.
Because I thought in that first one-day international, at one stage he missed a trick when Zimbabwe were 8 wickets down. It was the captain Garava and young Nyamuri at the crease at the time, and he bowled 8 or 10 overs on the trot, I think, of spin. Himself and Rishad.
Why did the cricket player
and that's where the
bring
partnership came from. That's where Zimbabwe got the belief from. That's where Zimbabwe got the runs that got them to 140 plus.
Scores.
And I thought maybe then had he returned
one of his two seamers
that were on song of the day, Tuskin and Rana,
because he wanted to reach the high scores and get a better
Zimbabwe.
view of the stadium. Why do cricket players make terrible secret agents? Because they are always getting caught behind. Why did the cricket player bring a ladder to the game? Because he wanted to reach a new height in the scoreboard